I want to pray that we live in peace, good health, to witness yet another cabinet retreat in June or July of next year. As my task is to deliver the vote of thanks, I want to begin by thanking His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Ejeje Jammeh, for hosting us in Kanilai again, together with the Alcalo and people of Kanilai. You will agree with me that even though he's not here in person with us, his absence can virtually be felt because of the hospitality and the facilities that are put at our disposal. I would also want to thank Her Excellency the Vice President and Cabinet Ministers for the brilliant and informative presentations that we have received from the ministers, and to inform you that as permanent secretaries, we are proud of all of you. Because at some point, if a stranger were to walk in, he or she would hardly distinguish who is the permanent secretary and who is the minister, because of the richness of the technical presentations that the ministers did. I think I will not do justice to the vote of thanks if I fail to extend gratitude to my colleague permanent secretaries for having prepared the ground from the permanent secretaries retreat we had several weeks ago to make this cabinet retreat a success. You will all agree with me that because of the quality of the groundwork that was done, I think we can all go back home today with smiles on our faces, that we have had a very successful cabinet retreat. Let me also thank the Secretariat. I think having just discussed and adopted the report, through the hard work of the Secretariat, speaks volume of the quality of people we had in the Secretariat. It's rare to have a meeting of this nature with the number of presentations we had from the different sectors to be able to get a draft report in the quality that we saw a couple of moments ago. I also want to thank the support staff. Those of us who were backbenchers have been receiving the attire, the tea, and the biscuits. And I think having our boss going around collecting the sweets that were deemed to be not fit for consumption suggests that the support staff did an excellent job. To the caterers, those of us who are fanas, if you provide what we call Baira Chalma, you've done everything. And I think the findi that was provided would remind every fana of the nyeleng that we used to eat at home. I think you will agree with me that the quality of food was excellent. We enjoyed it, And I want to extend thanks and gratitude to the caterer and her team. For members of the media, the public will take what you make of this as either a success or a failure. And I think because of your professional coverage, what this cabinet retreat, the way the cabinet retreat has been covered, has been telling the Gambian public that this government is a government with a difference. And I want to thank you for the professionalism in which you've been covering the event. Last but not the least, our drivers who brought us here, and we hope they will take us back home safely. I want to thank them and the orderlies that have been providing the security for our honorable ministers. On this note, Your Excellency, Cabinet Ministers, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance, and I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, PS Boy. I'm sure it couldn't have been done better, even if you had had time to prepare. Next, I would call on the Honorable Minister for Presidential Affairs to deliver his statement.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, to Dr. Aissatou Njie Seydi, my colleague Cabinet Ministers, Secretary to the Cabinet, Permanent Secretaries, Deputy Secretary to Cabinet, senior government officials, members of the press, and the protocol, all other protocols respectfully observed. May I first and foremost take this opportunity to sincerely thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for once again bringing us together in this important national event and guiding us throughout our deliberations. As always, I am deeply honored and delighted to be associated with this critical high-level engagement. The past 3 days have been both challenging and inspiring, as we dedicatedly put in long hours of work to craft a destiny that has the propensity to position the Gambia on a trajectory to sustainable development. The proceedings of this retreat not only covered wide-ranging issues of national importance, but were also characterized by open, frank, and intensive interactions, which will undoubtedly help in the attainment of our national development blueprints. We had exciting and productive sessions reviewing our performance since the last cabinet retreat. And this is a major milestone in our efforts to enhance the monitoring and evaluation of government operations. Mr. Chairman, it is gratifying to know that His Excellency the President did not only host this national event, but has also, as usual, provided us with remarkable hospitality and the required facilities to ensure the successful accomplishment of the objectives set for this retreat. This reaffirms the